Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask DeFranco's Gym. I got a very unique question today that I wanted to share with you. Mr. DeFranco, I'm an exercise phys major looking to get into the strength and conditioning profession at the collegiate or hopefully professional level someday. I love training and have a passion for this field, but I have one major reservation about becoming a strength coach. I'm just not mean enough. I feel like most coaches, including yourself, have very in-your-face, intimidating demeanors about them. I'm not the smallest guy in the world at 5 foot 10 inches and 193 pounds, and I am in great shape, but I just don't have a mean bone in my body. In your opinion, is this a mandatory trait to have in order to make it in the strength and conditioning profession? Dan, that is actually a very interesting question. First of all, I'm the most unmean person you will ever meet. I might talk loud, and maybe you feel like I'm in your face when I do these videos or something, but anybody knows me knows that I am far from mean. I'm actually probably a little bit too nice. But with that being said, I will say this. Yes, you do need to be able to take control of the room and, like you said, speak loudly, be a little bit in your face, because you do need to command the respect of your athletes, of your clients. A lot of people don't know this, but I was the shyest kid in the world. All my family members, people who know me personally, know that to this day I really don't like to talk. It's just in this world, you get me talking about training, I'm very passionate about it, and I can talk all day, but I'm a pretty shy guy, pretty quiet guy, but when it comes to this, I kind of step it up for that reason. Now, there's definitely a difference between being mean and just being loud and taking control of a room. In my opinion, I think the world needs a lot more nicer people. There's nothing wrong with being nice. I would love to have some more nice people in this profession. In fact, I think the two most underutilized words in the English language are please and thank you. Or that would be 3 words in the English language, but those are 2 words that they are not that hard to say. Just saying please when you ask somebody to do something, or if somebody does something for you, the waiter pours you a glass of water at a restaurant, just saying a quick thank you. It's so quick and it's so easy, but it goes such a long way. Yet I rarely see people, especially here in New Jersey, do things like that. In fact, just yesterday, and this is the God's honest truth, I was in the parking lot of our building. We live in a condo, helping my wife and kids get out of the car, and about 20 feet away is we have double doors going into our condo to walk into the building. And I saw a lady struggling. She had a little girl in a stroller, and she was struggling to kind of open the door and get her kid through. Like I said, she's about 20 feet away, so I literally jogged over there, opened the door so she could get through, and then I kind of quickly cut in front of her to open up the next door so she could get through. And it's just the right thing to do. I don't need any praise or anything, but this lady put her head down, walked right by me, didn't give me a nod, didn't give me a thank you, nothing. I couldn't believe it that if somebody did that for me, the least I would say would be thank you very much, I really appreciate it. But, in this day and age, it's just people don't think like that. There's an old saying, something like, watch how a man treats the waiter or waitress when he goes out to a restaurant, and that's how he's going to treat his wife someday. And there's a lot of truth to that, and I don't think it's just about guys and getting married and how they're going to treat their wife. I think it's people in general. You watch how somebody treats the waiter when you go out to dinner, and that will speak volumes of that person. If you got that guy that's kind of sitting there and says, "Oh, bring me another water," or "Wait, come here, I need something." That guy's probably going to be a dick in real life. Excuse my French, but that's just how it is. Me and my wife have 3-year-old twins. They're 3, and we teach them to say thank you every time. If we're at a restaurant, every single time the waiter comes and fills their little cup of water, they say thank you. And the people in the restaurant are always kind of shocked, like, oh my God, they're only 3. How'd you get them to do that? It's because we're instilling this in them at a very young age. So I'm sorry for this long rant. This is something that's always bothered me, and your question kind of sprung it up. But to answer your question, no, I don't think being nice will hurt you in this profession. I think being nice just might separate yourself from a lot of the jerk-offs in this profession and in life in general. And I'm sorry to use that language, but it's just how I feel. The world needs more nice people, We'd love to have you in this profession. You know, work on maybe your public speaking and commanding the room so your athletes, your clients will respect you. But by all means, if you are nice, I feel like they will respect you more. Because usually if you're nice, you're a caring person. And in this field, you genuinely have to care about your clients to make it long term. So that's my little rant. Thank you for listening. I know I went a little long. If you haven't checked out DeFrancoInsider.com, please go check it out. Me and Smitty are running in December. We are going to run a 12-week size and strength transformation contest. It's going to be for the Insider members only, but it's going to be kick-ass. We're going to post a new workout every week. It's going to be progressive for 12 weeks, and then we have some badass prizes for the winners. So check that out at DeFrancoInsider.com, and thanks again for listening.